gym actually. It's my first class in a long time. I've just worked out at home recently because my gym's been really overcrowded and I didn't enjoy the super overcrowded courses. But this one isn't completely booked out, so I'm hoping it's gonna be better. But yeah, today is honestly just a gym clothes kind of day because all I've got planned is going to that Pilates class and cleaning out random boxes of random stuff in my place. I've started doing that. Everything looks very messy right now. That's what I've got to be taking care of when I'm back. Can't wait. Maybe a part of me started doing that because, you know, Sims on the City is on my mind. But I haven't found it. I've unpacked all these boxes, I haven't found it. If I have it, then it's most likely in my basement, and if it's not, then it's hopefully somewhere in my mom's. But yeah, I've got to leave. I've got to leave. I'll talk to you later. I'm back from my workout. And let me tell you, working out in this heat was exhausting. I wasn't prepared. Like, it worked out in the end, but it was a lot. And yeah, now honestly, I just need to rest up for a little bit. I look like an egg with my headphones on. But yeah, look at him. He's team 55. He's team 55. Anyway, I need to rest up a little bit before I do the rest of my cleaning up, but I've got a plan and hopefully it'll work out today. And yeah, I just need to chill a little bit. And then later, because I'm not hungry at all because I got ice cream, I'm probably gonna try the thing I planned with, you know, the falafel and the kebab bread. So let us hope that works out the way it should. It's a very hot day. I'm not leaving the house again today for sure. And I think I've definitely made the right decision when I decided to plan going to the pool tomorrow morning, because that definitely feels like the kind of physical exercise that's going to be a lot more bearable. Not that this wasn't bearable while doing it, honestly, but leaving the place in the scorching late noon, early afternoon heat was honestly a lot. Like, I was so exhausted just on public transport. I'm not sure if I'm gonna vlog much more on this fine Sunday, but that's okay. I've got a very packed week of holiday coming up, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more interesting stuff I can show you then. So I did all of my chores pretty much. But now I can't make the food I was planning on making because my spinach has already gone off overnight. Guess that's what happens if you live in a 30-degree hot flat. So now I have to think of an alternative dinner, which is annoying. I don't know if I want to go super healthy or... I think I want to use up the hummus anyway. I'm gonna make hummus pasta. What a first world problem to have. Let's see if I'm gonna eat today. It looks disgusting, but trust me, it's actually good and, you know, loaded with protein. Loaded with protein for girlies who don't usually eat their proteins. Let's be so for real. But yeah, normally I also top it off with almonds, but I don't have any. And I don't think it's going to be great with pistachios. So. Good morning, it's a new day today and I look shocking, so I'm not gonna show you much more of this. Actually, as you can see, I'm going to the pool today. It's Monday, just like I planned, To be fair, I was planning on going first thing in the morning, but I overslept. So it's not really first thing in the morning anymore, but it has only been open for 30 minutes, so I think it's fine. And yeah, I just hope it's not super crowded, but that's why I chose Monday. Please disregard my awful hair. I couldn't wash it because I have to wash it today for my hair appointment tomorrow because they're gonna do a dry cut. So, you know, it has to be freshly washed and stuff. Because yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go get a curly haircut, but I can't waste any more time. I'm off to the pool and I think I chose the perfect day because this morning was the first morning that I actually woke up feeling really warm in my really warm flat. So yeah, let's hope the pool cools me down. I'm gonna try to spend as much time as possible there, I suppose. See ya! Super windy right now, but for a while I had one of the pools all for myself. It was so fantastic. It's the best time. I was honestly thinking a second, oh my god, I should get seasonal ticket. I was like, how often can I turn up to this place just at 11 a.m. in the middle of the week, you know? Questionable, should be rethinking that, I guess, but it's so nice. I'm definitely doing that again next Monday. Have to use up all of that time. Together for a decade. Happy Pride Month. The way the pool is empty again, it just came from the pool. Otherwise I would be going back in right now. It's insane. What a day. What a day. I get so used to this. This is such a wonderful life. Back from the pool, I forgot to draw the blinds for one of my windows, but through a miracle, my flat has not heated up more. I'm starving now. So I'm gonna make a quick lunch. I'm gonna hop in the shower. Then my remaining tasks for the day are getting my missing groceries, mostly just my lemons, and I want to get something like a sort of cake topper, you know, something to just spice up my mum's cake a bit. It's not gonna be easy because it's gonna be a plain cheesecake, so I can't put just about anything on there, you know, but I'm gonna see. That's why I have to go to a bigger supermarket than the ones that are really close to my home. So it's gonna be a tiny trip. It's not gonna be much bother, but you know. But yeah, I have to find a way to make my hair look presentable for that because I only want to wash it tonight in preparation for my appointment tomorrow. More on that tomorrow as well. And then I just have to tidy up. I've made a mess of like this entire area of my flat, and then I want to see if I can still film something today. I feel like I haven't edited in so long, but it's because I've got the video scheduled for the next 2 weeks, so I think it would be smarter to actually film before I go to my family, because I can edit at my family's, but filming would be a whole different story. Yeah, I've played F1 Manager last night because I said I'd play ahead so that we could jump straight to quali. So maybe I'm just going to film quali tonight. I'll have another Let's Play. Sounds fair, I think. Yeah. That is the plan. I also have to get another gift for my mom on my nan's behalf. And I said I'd do it today or on Wednesday, but I can't do it today because I want to return to the shop that I went to on Saturday because I already spotted something there. But they're closed today, apparently. They only open on Wednesday, which to be fair is perfectly timed because Tuesday wouldn't have worked for me anyway. So yeah, I think I'm going to go back on Wednesday, which is honestly kind of perfect because I have been meaning to go back there because I saw some really cute tops, but I didn't feel like trying them on Saturday because I was sweating and I was wearing a very inconvenient dress where like the zipper's broken. So like wrestling it off would have been a hassle, but yeah. yeah, time for lunch, showered, I have to find a respectable outfit and yeah, something that I can do with my hair. Maybe I'm gonna have to just put my cap back on. I don't know. We'll see. I hope I can figure something out that's gonna work short term because I don't want to be wasting any products. So I'm ready to go out again, but while I was in the bathroom, I heard what sounded like a rain shower. But it's sunny out again, so now I'm like, should I chance it and go out straight away? Like, should I hurry up about going out? Or should I wait it out? I feel like waiting it out is more of a risk. I don't know. I feel like the sky looks fine. A little grayish. I'm just gonna risk it and go now. Why do I hear thunder when I was literally about to open the door and leave? The weather forecast also said thunderstorm at 5. It's 4 right now. It looks so okay on camera. Well, if I don't take a trip or if I go to my actual local supermarket really quickly. Luckily I settled and just went to my nearest supermarket because it did rain while I was in there. But by the time I was out, it was over. But yeah, I got everything except for the decor for my mom's cake. But yeah, I always expected that I wouldn't get it there. This weather also explains why I've got a headache now. So yeah, honestly, I just need to chill for a little bit. And then hopefully I'll still get stuff done before I wash my hair. Pray for me. It's Tuesday and I'm in a bit of a rush actually because I'm going to get my curly hair cut. I've had this appointment since April. It's now the last week of June. So yeah, I've been waiting for this for quite a while. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with my hair because I kind of like the length right now. So that's troublesome, but yeah. I'm super excited for the experience because they're gonna do like a whole assessment thing. They're gonna give me tips for my curl type. They're gonna do the right cut to bring them out the best, I hope. At least that's the plan. And oh my god, what's with this streak? Well, maybe it's good that I'm about to go get a cut, you know. I'm a bit scared, but I'm really excited and I really hope that's going to live up to my expectations. Also, I hope you could hear what I was saying because this construction outside, I don't know where that's come from. But yeah, I'm about to head out. So this is the before. I had to wash my hair the night before because in the morning it wouldn't have made sense. But yeah, you basically have to come there with pretty much freshly washed hair so that they can just assess the situation and possibly do the cut on dry hair. So yeah, this is it right now, and I guess later today you're inevitably going to see the result. I'm really excited. Right after this I'm going out for lunch with one of my colleagues, with my dear friend, and then I've got a massage booked, so perhaps it's gonna be a while until you see my hair. I'm gonna try to get a little shot pre-massage just in case that kind of screws up the end result, you know. It's a busy day. Then after that I want to go watch a Spanish movie, a local cinema I really enjoyed. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to check in with you, but we'll probably sneak in a couple of phone clips, let's be real. We're incognito. I'm back and the wind got to me, but I'm gonna show you nonetheless. So it always happens with me when I get my hair freshly cut, the curls won't curl up the way they actually will once I've rewashed it. But I think this has got a lot of potential. Like obviously it looks less curly than it did in the morning, but I've got like here in the back, can you see this curl? Like this is perfect. This is precisely how my curls used to look as a child. Just longer because I had longer hair back then. But yeah, because of that I think there's a lot of potential in this cut. When I've actually washed it myself, it's going to curl up a lot more. And also when I haven't just stepped out and then the wind immediately swept through my hair, you know, because that always happens when I go to the hairdressers as well. I don't know if you can see, If I zoom in, yeah, the back has a lot of new layers again, which I always really need. I think overall it was worth it, also because I got some really valuable tips, because I've basically already used the proper technique in most parts, but there are just some errors that had crept in and that have been pointed out to me now. So I can implement that in my routine. I can also try drying my hair differently. But yeah, a lot of the stuff I've already been doing right, and I've just had some minor errors in there, and I think I'm going to be able to really put to use what I've been taught today, and that is also obviously part of the experience of the curly cut. So at the end of the day, I would recommend it, and once I've figured out if like my hair looks better, once I've implemented the tips, I'm gonna film a curly hair routine, because that's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm gonna do a curly hair journey video, because this has been a journey for well over 5 years now for me. And I think I finally reached a point where I can actually share some knowledge. But yeah, I've got to say it's a bit stringy in these parts. I'm gonna see, maybe I'm gonna wet this a little bit before I step out again. But yeah, I think overall, pleasant experience, 10/10. No, yeah, overall I would recommend just going to a specialist for once, just to have good foundation, proper tips, and the chance to have your mistakes spotted and pointed out. So yeah, I'm gonna honestly take a quick bathroom break, and then I'm off to lunch with my friend.